guys, it's Alex. There are spoilers for Percy Jackson the Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan, explicit language and adult themes in this episode of the Wine Social Podcast Book Club. For more information, look at the show notes or go to our Facebook page at facebook.com/The Wine Social Podcast. Jessica and I want to get more and more people listening every week, so please go to iTunes and leave us a review. It'll help a lot and we will be so grateful. Thanks and enjoy the episode.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Wine Social Podcast Book Club. I'm Jessica.
I'm Alex.
And today we are talking about chapters 12 through 17 of Percy Jackson's Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan. So chapter 12.
We get advice from a poodle, guys.
Oh my gosh. Alright.
I'm excited to get advice from this poodle. Let's see.
So my first comment is humans suck. Poor Grover. Because I think it's like full of trash everywhere.
Because Pan, their leader.
Yeah. So Pan is lost and humans are
He's an environmentalist.
Because
Grover,
it's a satyr.
Yeah. And he said, of course, only a human wouldn't be. Your human's clogging up the world so fast, it's useless to lecture a human.
Aw.
Poor Grover. I feel so bad.
And then
Percy tries to make him feel better by making him tell him what Pan is and like everything. Because at first he thinks it's Pam, the cooking spray.
Yeah, because Percy is a jackass.
He didn't know. He didn't learn that kind of mythology.
Yeah, that's true. I don't remember Pan being part of Greek mythology, to be perfectly honest.
I don't either.
I know about Pan, but I didn't think it was part of Greek mythology. Maybe it is.
Apparently it is.
I don't know.
Because Rick knows all.
Oh, no, Rick does not know all.
Because Uncle Rick knows everything.
And then, so they go to sleep, and Percy has another weird as fuck dream.
He stood in a dark cavern before a gaping pit, because that's helpful.
That sounds terrible.
Gray mist creatures were all around him, whispering smoke that he somehow knew they were talking to the spirits of the dead.
Huh.
Looking down made him dizzy. The pit was so wide and black it must have been bottomless, but there was something trying to rise out of the abyss. And again, we hear the same dark, evil voice from the last episode.
Oh, fun.
The little hero, too weak, too young, but perhaps you will do.
Do what?
You'll do to fit into our army.
Oh, no, bad.
They must have misled you, boy. Barter with me, I'll give you what you want.
I mean, all he wants is his mother. Oh, I think that's what he tells, right? That's what the voice tells him. He can have his mother back.
A shimmering image hovers over the void. My mother, frozen at the moment, she dissolved in a shower of gold.
Ah!
Her face distorted with pain as if the Minotaur were still squeezing her neck, her eyes looking directly at me, pleading, go.
Oh, he tried to sad. He had to relive it.
He tried to reach out for his mom, but it didn't work.
Of course, he's on a dream.
The voice says, help me rise, boy, bring me the bolt, strike a blow against the treacherous gods. The spirits of the dead whispered and kept telling him to wake up.
And then he wakes up.
Yeah, basically, because the dead keeps whispering, wake, wake, and he wakes up. He wakes up, someone's shaking him.
And then, hello, pink poodle.
Yeah. Because, it wasn't a stuffed animal. It was a pink poodle.
And then,
Annabelle starts going crazy and talking to this poodle.
Oh. And tells him that he has to say hello to the pink poodle. Everyone, say hello to the pink poodle.
Hi, pink poodle.
All right, and then that's basically the chapter, because this was a very short transitional chapter.
Yeah. except, if you go with it, Percy says he's not saying hello to a pink poodle. But, Annabeth says that he has to, and the poodle growls at him. He does.
Oh, okay.
So he does. Because
why
are you going to argue with a pink poodle that growls at you?
Yeah.
Not another bus. Oh, no. They're thinking they have to go on another bus, but not another bus. A train. The westbound train.
Yeah.
That's the end of that chapter.
Because that chapter was just to make us really sad for Grover.
No, that was the last chapter.
Oh, geez. So this chapter was nothing.
This chapter was saying hi to a poodle.
No. That was part of this chapter for Grover.
Oh, yeah. That's right. It was the very beginning.
This chapter was just poor Grover, Dream, and Poodle.
Say hi to the poodle, everyone.
Hi, Poodle. All right. So, chapter 13.
I plunged to my death because that's not morbid as hell.
So he dies in this chapter, and then the book ends. No, I'm just joking.
Oh. Sorry, guys. Spoiler alert.
Everyone dies. The end.
Okay, no, go away. I'm kidding. Stay here.
All right. Don't tell our listeners to go away. All right. So they were on the train, and they were not attacked for like 2 days, which is crazy.
I know.
They've been attacked every single step of the way so far, but not this time.
Nope. But he finds a newspaper yet again. And Gabe is, still trying to say that it was his fault.
Because he's an asshole.
But Gabe's offered a cash reward for information leading to the capture.
Interesting. Where the fuck is he getting that cash? He don't work.
He gambles.
Oh.
And Sally's not there anymore.
Yeah.
So he's probably taken all the money she had.
That's true.
In the savings.
That's true.
That she was going back to school for.
Yeah.
They gave the poodle back and got reward money.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's what the point of the poodle was?
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, well, at least I got money.
That was it.
So they're talking about the Furies and about why they were asking where it was. I mean, that really leads me to believe that Hades doesn't have the fucking lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Because if he had it, why would they be asking where it was? Like, duh.
Yeah, and why would Hades want something like that anyways? That just seems like more trouble for him.
Yeah, well...
Like, I get it, like, he's not considered one of the Olympian gods because he is underworld and they don't usually have him up.
Okay, just because you have this love of Hades doesn't mean that he's all good.
No, he's not. No, he's not. But he's also not, allowed up with his brothers and, this entire thing. So maybe he wanted revenge.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's a lot of trouble to go through having more dead people.
Yeah.
When you're already taking care of every dead person.
Yeah, I guess. And then Annabeth goes into... describes her relationship with her father, which sounds horrible. Her father sounds terrible.
Yeah?
Like...
Well, and I think it was more his new girlfriend and her kids that were more...
Yeah, but it happened.
Well, yeah, but, he liked his girlfriend more than his daughter. I'm sure he was reminded of Athena every time he saw, Annabeth.
There's no reason to treat your daughter like shit.
No, but she got the hint at 7 and ran away.
Yeah, which is horrible.
Which is sad.
Yeah, it is sad. And then I wrote, ha ha ha, a troll is a monster. Because we've had chihuahuas. We know how tiny and ankle bitey they are. And I'm being a monster. It was so funny.
It's great.
And then, I don't know how to say her name. I've never been able to...
Enchiladas?
Enchiladas. Echidna, I think is how you say it. I'm not sure. I'm sure that people will correct us anyway, so it's fine.
I'm sure it's not enchiladas. I'm sure I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just hungry.
And she is the mother of monsters. So that is who that is. And
That's
just why she has a monster. And I forgot that she was in this, so I was pleasantly surprised for that. And so they start fighting. And
Chimera.
Chimera.
Oh,
it's pronounced chimera.
That's right, because I always called Chiron.
Yeah, no, that is not correct.
Yeah, so I don't know where I got all these, CH sounding like shush.
Because it's English, but this isn't English.
Yeah, I know, which is, hey, Chihuahua. Sorry.
So, Percy and the Chihuahua fight. And then the Ark blows up. Oh, yeah, we should probably say they're in the Ark, which is where? I forgot where. Minneapolis?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's Minneapolis.
But,
and so the Ark blows up.
And Percy basically...
Free falls. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, he free falls into the Mississippi River. And he doesn't know if his father's presence is going to be there because it's a river, not an ocean.
So he doesn't know if he's going to even live.
Right.
He jumps, clothes on fire, poison through his veins because the dog bit him and spit poison into him, basically.
Because that's a chimera. Yep.
And he plummets towards the river.
Yay! And that's the end of that chapter.
So that's fun.
And chapter 14.
I become a known fugitive.
He's already a known fugitive.
But he becomes one. He's not known to the mortals.
Yeah, he is, because Gabe's been spreading lies. It's in the regular mortal newspaper.
Well, now they really know, because now they know that he blew up the Ark, too.
Ark.
That's what I said. He blew up the Ark.
Oh, okay.
He blew up the Ark, and he's fighting an old woman and her chihuahua.
Oh. That does sound really bad, doesn't it?
That's what they see.
Alright, so, he notices all these things, like he's dry. When he touches things, those become dry. And then he noticed he was breathing underwater last. I think that would be one of the first things I noticed.
Right?
And he gets visited by this water spirit. And he has no idea who it was, but he's reminded of his mother a lot. So after that encounter, he kicks up to the surface, comes out of the water, completely dry, and a kid notices him and is trying to tell their mother that there's a dude that just came out of the water completely dry.
And the mom's like, that's nice.
Yeah, it's like, okay. I don't believe, just not even paying attention to their child. And
I mean, I wouldn't either. I would just think it was the kid's imagination.
Yeah, adult cynicism. So that was fun.
That's
then
nice.
in almost the next sentence, they talk about how the person that was on the Ark with them when Percy started fighting the Chihuahua
and the old woman
makes me giggle. Is talking about how the Chihuahua is a monster and the kid was fighting the monsters and blah, 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 blah. And they're basically, calling her insane. So, and she's an adult.
Yeah.
Obviously, either she has some sort of god blood in her, that's what they're trying to indicate.
Or she's very open-minded.
Yes, that's what I was thinking, because most of the time they would the mist would cover all that shit up.
Yeah, but if you were open-minded, it wouldn't. If you're open-minded, then the mist can't, get you that bad, because you see what you need to see and what you want to, you see what's really going on because you're open-minded about it.
Yeah, that's true. And now there is a nationwide manhunt for Percy Jackson.
And I love Annabeth. I love Annabeth in this. We can't leave you alone for 5 minutes. What happened? I sort of fell. Percy, 630 feet.
Yeah. Does he, I don't know what happens in this chapter. That's the only thing I have is those few comments. I must have been tired when I was doing this.
Well, and the news lady is talking to the camera.
about the damage, and probably not a terrorist attack, but the damage is very serious. We're trying to get some questions from the survivors, and some of them have witnesses of someone falling from the ark.
Well, I mean, there was someone that fell from the ark, but he is okay, so it's okay.
But he's alright.
Alright, so that was the end of that chapter. Chapter 15.
A god buys us cheeseburgers.
Oh, yeah, this chapter. Because it introduces Ares.
Ah!
And Ares was the hottest god on Hercules. Don't do that. Please don't do that. You're my 18-year-old niece. I do not need that.
I'm sorry, but
he is the hottest god on Hercules with Kevin Sorbo. Oh my gosh, so hot. But so they get to Denver, and I am the Camp Half-Blood, but IMing is not what we consider IMing. It is iris messaging, where they have to have a rainbow and a drachma? Yeah, a drachma.
A drachma. Which is their coin, I guess?
Yes. And apparently that is video chatting and not IMing. Because IMing is just text.
Instant message and inning.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't speak text.
I'm sure they do.
At this point, they might as well.
And so they get Luke. And they thought they were going to get Chiron, but they got Luke. And apparently the campers are taking sides in Zeus and Poseidon fight, which is stupid. Their parents don't actually give a fuck about them.
Right.
Like, come on.
They're gonna take sides to kill each other off.
Right?
Why not?
And so they go into this diner to go get food, and the waitress is very suspicious because they look like shit. And very rarely ask if they have money. And then in comes Ares. And he claims he loves America because everyone carries a weapon. Blah.
Oh, because, that's a thing.
Yeah, that's a thing.
And Percy, and Ares, has a power to make people angry, apparently.
Yeah, it's like just being around Ares makes people pissed. So Percy is fighting the urge to basically punch Ares in the face the entire time.
For no apparent reason at first.
Yeah.
At first.
So, Ares believes that Hades stole the bolt and whispered it in the ear of Poseidon. Ares also gives Percy a side quest, is what these are called in video games, where he needs Percy to go get his shield because he left it
at an amusement park.
Yes, when he was indulging in his affair with Artemis. Not Artemis. The fuck? Artemis doesn't have affairs. She's a virgin goddess. Aphrodite.
Good job.
So Ares says that he has information on Percy's mom. And that's what makes Percy go and do this side quest. And Grover very astutely says, not good. Ares sought you out, Percy. This is not good. Yeah, that's a bit of an understatement.
And Percy just says, forget it. Let's not do it. Let's just leave. Let's go. And Annabeth, we can't. Because you bad
can't.
Fortune. No, you can't. Not when a god tells you have to do something. You can't.
Yeah, he doesn't really have a choice, again. So they get to this amusement park, and there's signs everywhere that says stuff like Anklebiter Island, head over Wedgie, and dude, where's my swimsuit? And I'm wondering, are these actual names, or is Seaweed Brain making them up?
Oh, right.
Because what? And so they're all haggard looking and everything, and they see a place where they're selling merch. Of course, the amusement park is closed down, So they just steal outfits and shit from this merch booth. And so they get to the ride that Ares' shield is at, and it's called, like, the Tunnel of Love or something like that.
Yeah.
And
Thrill ride of love.
yeah. So Percy asks Annabeth to help him get the shield, and they'll have to ride the ride together. And Annabeth gets all weird about the name of the ride, like that means anything, because
in this moment, it means anything, right? I'm not
nothing.
getting on this ride with you. It says Tunnel of Love. Okay, dude, that's not what this is. We're getting a damn shield. Get in here. I'd ask Grover to do it, but he wouldn't. Then spiders.
Yeah, metallic robot spiders.
Because that's a thing.
Because Hephaestus.
Basically.
And they go through and they accidentally set off a tripwire. And after statues start going back and cameras pop out of them and start recording them. Because apparently a thing that Hephaestus likes to do is record Ares and Aphrodite having affairs on him, I guess, and humiliating them somehow.
Humiliating them and putting it all over Olympus to watch them get trapped in a golden net that they can't escape.
Exactly. So, and then, like you said, the metallic spiders come out.
Annabeth freaks out.
Yeah, because
really bad.
Of arachnid, which, again, Percy knew exactly why she was afraid of spiders. I was super surprised about that.
Yeah, but it was kind of funny because I understand the mythology with that, but she can defeat she can defeat all this stuff. She can fight things. She can kill one spider and she's done.
Yeah,
she quits.
Well,
she's done.
Your mom would agree with that as well, though.
Okay, but she's never killed a minotaur and furies and.
But Annabeth hasn't killed a minotaur.
No, but she fought off furries and didn't freak out as bad.
Furries are
I don't want to fight a furry. I'd really rather not. They can do their own thing.
Yeah, you mean furies?
Yeah, a fury of fire. I mean a fury ball.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess. But the metallic spiders reminded me of the replicators on Stargate SG-1, which I don't think you know what SG-1 is. So that's fun there. But, alright, so Percy actually has a brilliant idea and tells Grover to put water into the ride because when they got there, the ride didn't have water in it, even though it was the Tunnel of Love, which is a boat ride. Grover, of course, can't find the lever to fill the thing with water, so Percy just calls it with his brain.
And why not?
Yeah. And so they shoot through the Tunnel of Love, and I put on here, Romeo and Juliet should not be in a love ride. And I was like, then again, neither should metallic robot spiders, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
And,
then Annabeth jumping out of the boat.
Yes. Wanting to jump out of the boat. And then Grover saves them. Sort of.
He always sort of saves them.
That's true.
It's the only reason they're alive is he sort of saves them.
Right? Well, I mean, he did hit Medusa in the face with a tree branch.
Gave them a few extra minutes.
Yeah.
See? They're only alive because of him.
Exactly.
Grover is so underrated. He's so under-acknowledged.
Alright, and that was the end of Chapter 15. Chapter 16.
We take a zebra to Vegas.
Oh, this chapter pissed me off so much. We'll get to it in a second, though. Alright. So, they get back to the diner, and Ares is waiting for them. And he tells them that they looked it on TV. Asshole.
Ha. Great.
And then he gives them a backpack, which contains, like, drachma, changes of clothes, muggle money. Oh, wait, muggle.
Oh, my God.
Human money. I mean, basically muggle money, okay?
She's jumping Harry Potter to Percy Jackson and back. Just give her a second.
Makes sense.
It does, but still.
Alright, and then, Percy gets all snotty, saying that he doesn't want anything Ares gave them.
He doesn't know if it's a trick.
That is true.
He doesn't know what's actually in the bag. He's a god of war.
That is true.
I wouldn't trust him either. But he's not allowed to.
But then again,
really
the fact that Ares gave them anything at all is a little suspect, because most of the time gods don't pay heroes for the shit they do for them. But they kind of play it off as the Ares effect of being around Ares making you pissed off. So, well, kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
And Ares gives Percy this little tidbit that his mom is not dead. That the Golden Light was actually someone taking her away from the Minotaur's grasp before she could actually die. So
she's being kept.
Yes.
As a hostage, basically.
Yes. Because they think that Percy stole the lightning bolt.
And they've thought that before he even could get to the camp.
Yes. And so Ares gives them all this crap, tells them that little tidbit, and then tells them that they're going to take this, essentially zoo animal truck to California?
Yeah, to Vegas.
To Vegas. And they get on there, and they said it smells like the largest pan of kitty litter that he's ever smelled. And I have a problem with this. If your kitty litter smells like zoo animals, you need to go take your freaking cat to the doctor, to the vet.
They just say it stinks. That's all they're saying.
Yeah, I know, but still. But yeah, no, that's part of the book. Pissed me off.
They had a zebra in there, a male albino lion, and some weird antelope thingy.
Yeah. But all of them were being treated terribly. They were walking around in their own feces and urine, soiled blankets. The lion had, like, turnip stuff, I think, was what it said. And the zebras had meat.
Yeah, it was very weird.
They switched their food. They did not give them the right food even. Like, come on, what the hell? Yeah, I kind of wanted to punch these people transporting these animals. So then I have a note saying that Percy is showing his Greek myth knowledge again. What was that about? Do you see it?
His Greek what?
Myth knowledge?
Oh, his myth knowledge. Something about the horse. Let's see. I think they were talking. I think the zebra started talking to them.
Well, yeah.
The zebra started saying something
to Percy.
To Percy, yeah.
Yeah, because he remembered that his father created horses. And so
zebra is a cousin, basically.
Yeah, so you could hear what the zebra was saying. And then, oh no, it was about Arachne. It was about Annabeth being afraid of the spiders.
Oh, was it? Okay, yeah. I went too far.
Because after that, I said, maybe everyone deathly afraid of spiders have a demigod born from Athena in their bloodline.
Maybe.
I mean...
Makes sense.
Yeah. And then I said, man, fuck the council. I don't know why I said that, though.
I don't know why you said that either. I think they were talking about, because the council got pissed off because Grover, they didn't think that it was, Grover actually was a hero by saving, Annabeth and Luke.
That's right, because
even though
he let Thalia, quote-unquote, die, he turned into a pine tree. Fuck the council. Yeah, fuck them, man. He has another dream.
Yeah.
And the dark voice is talking to not him. It's talking to someone else.
Yeah.
And then realizes that Percy is there. And the person talking to him is invisible. But the person talking to him, the evil voice, is saying, wait, why'd you call him here? And the person said, I didn't. Like, is Percy astral projecting? Like, it never says, but I think Percy might be astral projecting.
That may be a thing.
Yeah. And then So they wake up, Percy, of course, of all, and then this is where Percy realizes he can speak to zebras. And they let out all the animals. And I wrote in here, Zebra in Vegas. Cool band name.
No, but Grover starts talking to the lion.
Yeah.
Grover can understand the lion.
Because he's an animal, yeah.
Yeah. And so that's why the zebra starts
talking to Percy. Yeah.
Because the lion says these guys are animal smugglers.
Oh, we'll need to smack them in the face. Animal smugglers, terrible, awful, no, bad.
Don't smuggle animals.
I'll punch you. I'll find you and punch you. In the face.
Yeah.
With a chair.
Open my cage, Lord, please. I'll be fine after that.
And then apparently Grover also put a blessing on them.
Yes, to get back to the wilderness safely.
Yes, so that they wouldn't be stopped before then, which is pretty fucking awesome. And then my favorite part of the movie and the book.
I love Annabeth again. Why can't you place the blessing like that on us? It only works on wild animals, so it would only affect Percy.
But yeah, so next they go to the Lotus Hotel and Casino, which is my favorite part of both the movie and the books. They come in and they're given an unlimited spending limit on cards, which doesn't raise their concerns for some reason. And they go into this hotel room and it's plush. It has 3 bedrooms, which never happens in hotel rooms. At those 2. And
if you're lucky.
Right? And no one ever gets unlimited spending for free. No one gets anything for free, especially in Vegas.
Right.
I've never even been to Vegas, and I know this.
Yeah. And then they go down to play the games.
Yes. And Percy realizes that there's a guy standing next to him wearing like 70s clothes.
Kind of hippie.
Yeah, and it says groovy, which is not a thing anymore, at least. And he asks the guy what year it is, and he says something like 1977, 74, or something like that. It's the 70s for sure. And Percy goes, the fuck? And realizes...
1977, another guy says it's 1985, another one told him it was 1993, and he's like, none of those are right. Where are we?
Yeah, basically. And so he goes and gets Annabeth, and Annabeth, of course, does not want to leave because they're all entranced. And he has to mention spiders in order to get Annabeth to knock out of it.
Oh my god, how long have we been here?
Yeah, and then
and
so they go to get Grover, and Grover is playing this game where the deer shoot the humans, and he goes, die, human, die!
Die, you stupid polluting humans.
Which I made a note saying, geez, Grover, homicide is not the answer. And it takes them a while to get Grover to...
get off the game.
Yeah.
They have to drag him out, basically.
Yeah, and they find out they've been there for 5 days, which means they have 1 day left to complete their freaking quest. But then they get out of the hotel.
So they got 1 day left. I don't know, as a 12-year-old, I don't think I'd be able to do all this crap.
I sure as hell wouldn't be able to do it
now.
Right? I wouldn't be able to do it now either. Alright. So, chapter 17.
We shop for waterbeds. Oh, this chapter.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Alright, so...
It was Annabeth's idea before anybody blames anybody. It was Annabeth.
So, at the very beginning of the chapter, they hail a cab. And this is also Annabeth's idea. They hail a cab, and they ask to be taken to Los Angeles. Or just out of Los Angeles. And the dude's like, dude, that's 300 miles. You're going to have to prepay for that shit because y'all are children.
Yeah.
And apparently, their Lotus credit cards work outside of the hotel.
How the hell they managed that one, I don't know. But
it did.
And this guy calls him Your Highness.
Her. They call Annabeth Your Highness.
Yeah, like...
Yeah, which is weird. But I guess
okay.
this was trying to fill in why she had so much fucking money.
Yeah.
And then I have a note saying King of the Sharks. I'm assuming he talks to a shark somewhere.
King of the Sharks? What are you... Hold on.
They find the lady. They go to Los Angeles and they find the lady that was, so yeah, he talks to a shark and the shark takes him to this underwater village thing to talk to the lady, right?
Okay.
I think.
I'll have to go look at, hold on.
And then she gives him the 3 pearls.
Oh. Hold on, I'm here, hold on. My father's so interested in me, I gotta go back.
Because Nereid.
Yeah. Here to the sea.
Yeah. Okay, so I wrote King of the Sharks. Because he talks to a shark, sort of, and gets taken to this underwater village thingy where Nereid, which is the water spirit thing that talked to him in the Mississippi. And she said that her river sprite friends had to help her show up to him because she has a difficult time going that far inland.
Because of the pollution.
Because of the pollution, yes. And then she gives him 3 pearls, and then he goes back to the surface, and he's dry again. Then he sees that on the television, like, sitting...
That Gabe's talking again.
Yeah, well, I think that they have it set up to where, like in the olden times where there were TVs in the windows, which doesn't really happen much anymore at all. But they have it set up like that, and so he's watching this thing where Gabe is talking with Barbara Walters. Barbara Walters would never speak to someone like Gabe.
No.
Never. But, so they start walking past this one place, or they start walking past, and these kids jump out and surround them, and he pulls out a sword, and most of them run away. But the leader does not. And then he tries to cut the person with his sword, and it passes through him because the dude's human. And it doesn't hurt humans. Celestial bronze doesn't hurt humans.
Yeah.
But my question is, did Percy remember that before he tried to slice this kid in 2?
Probably not.
That's horrible.
That was just automatic. He's been fighting monsters for so long.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
But what about the whole thing of, you remind me of someone that was on TV. That was funny. Who are the other children? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was funny. Okay. And then they go into Crusty Waterbed Palace.
Yes, to get away from these kids because they realized that Percy's sword couldn't hurt them.
Yes.
And then they run past the store. And the dude gets Grover to lay on the bed. And then Annabeth to lay on a bed, and they both get strapped to the bed. And the dude says, no one is ever perfect. Apparently this dude has severe OCD issues.
And you have to be exactly 6 feet.
Yes.
And either stretch you or cut you until you are.
Yes. So...
In my case, I'd be stretched.
Me too.
Ugh.
I'm short. But... So... They're starting to get stretched, and Percy starts flattering the fuck out of this dude, saying, oh my gosh, I completely understand, and dude, this is so awesome. And he says something about the guy showing him that it can withstand his weight or something, the bed that he was trying to get Percy to lay on, and the dude lays down on the bed.
Yeah.
And then the restraints immediately come up and
oh, because there's no waves.
Oh, that's right. So he wanted to show that there was no waves in it. That's right. And so the restraints come up and restrain the guy. And Percy says, well, you're too long for this. I guess I gotta take a little off. And chops his head off. It's like, holy shit. Well, I mean, he was also kind of a monster that was trying to kill them. But then he releases Annabeth and Grover. And they go on their way. But I have a note here that's like, Jesus fucking Christ, this dude. Why is Greek mythology so fucked up? Like, it's so messed up.
Yes, it is.
Oh my gosh. Alright, so that was the end of chapter 17. So what did you think?
That was intense.
Yeah, they made it to Los Angeles, where they wanted to go. I mean, they only have one day left, though.
Yeah, I know.
Like, oh my
I don't
gosh.
know how they managed to do any of this in the amount of time they had.
That is true, especially getting lost in a Lotus
Casino?
Yeah.
How did they, like, my thing, they were there for 5 days. 5 days they could have been, traveling, whatever. Why did they stop at a casino?
I think they were pulled in, if I remember correctly.
Okay. Because I was very confused.
Like, they went in for food or something?
But it clearly says casino at the top, so why'd they go into...
Well, okay, so in Las Vegas...
everything's a casino?
Yeah, basically. And every casino has a hotel.
Oh, okay. I was very confused.
Yeah. You're 18, it's okay.
I don't plan on going to Vegas for a while.
Well, you can't do the
I can't do
gambling
anything,
part.
really.
Yeah, you can't do the gambling part. No, you can do a lot in Vegas. There's a lot to do. I haven't been, but I know lots of people that go there for shows and stuff.
Ah.
Yeah. All right, so I don't have anything else to say about these chapters.
Except that intense.
Yeah.
Ares is an asshole.
Yeah.
And Aphrodite's kind of a cheating bitch.
Well, she's always been a cheating bitch, though. So.
Well, yeah.
She hates Hephaestus because he's ugly.
I know.
Which is terrible.
All is fair in love and war. That's where that came from.
Yeah. I think, maybe. I don't know. That might not be true.
Well,
we're going to pretend that's where it came from. And then the people that listen to us will tell us if we're right or not.
Basically.
All right. So, yeah, that was the end of this episode. My name's Jessica.
Mine's Alex.
And you can find us on Facebook. Just search for the Wine Social Podcast. And we'll post pictures. And we'll see you next week. We need to do that one again. Because that sounded terrible.
We'll see you next week.
Bye. Join us next week to finish the book, chapters 18 through 22.